again. Good old Captain Jeff. We're back in the saddle, and we're gonna keep exploring. We're at Wolvesey Station, the first port that we have encountered in Sunless skies, and it appears to be part of New Winchester, so we're going to explore the smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the Reach. An ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam, locomotives chug into sidings for repair, or flare across the sky and away into the high wilderness. Let's see here, we could inquire about the Winchester War. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's do that first off. A slow-burning war for the Reach forms the backdrop to daily life in New Winchester. Citizens wishing to keep up with the developments in the war turn to the New Gazette. It is famously the only newspaper worth reading in New Winchester, as well as the only paper that hasn't bankrupted itself. Its quality speaks for itself. You can read about the progress of the war, check your reputation with the factions, and who currently controls the Reach. Not much news, I guess we can't do that yet. What is the current political situation? The Assembly runs New Winchester from Victory Hall and seeks to strengthen its hand in the Reach. London's proxy, the Windward Company, however, maintain a considerable presence in the Reach. Although New Winchester is still neutral ground, tensions are mounting within and without the port. Cool, that's enough of that. There was more exploring to be done, right? Let's see, an opportunity, learn about trading. Successful skyfarers fund their expeditions by dabbling in trade. Inquire whether there are any good trading opportunities available. A porter at the station advises you to visit the nearby pub, The Promise of Days, and talk to the seasoned captains there. They keep their ears to the ground. They'll know about an opportunity or two. Okay, that's cool. So we'll go to that other place. A club where seasoned captains gather to trade stories and share advice with younger skyfarers. Old pistons gleam on the walls. The shelves are crowded with mementos from across the sky. The clientele raise their voices to be heard above the comforting clamor of the adjacent engine yards. Let's see. I have yet to make anyone's acquaintance. I could go elsewhere, but we will introduce ourselves to the seasoned captains. 4 are gathered at the usual table. The masked citizen, a libertine, polymath and pioneer of the neo-nocturnal artistic school, the bedeviled didact, a scholar haunted by his discoveries, the plucky baroness, explorer, collector, philatelist, and spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. Of course, everything out here is jolly dangerous, says the baroness. A few risk the skies, so news of distant ports is valuable. Collect port reports from the places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. The more you turn in at once, the more they'll pay. Look for other opportunities on the way, advises the masked citizen. Passengers who want transport, rich men in need of bloody work, etc. Okay, how do we make our fortune through trade? Let's ask them. The didact says, an essential topic. Meg slides you a stool, and the captains shuffle around to make room. The masked citizen buys you a drink of their own invention. It is violet and foggy. Okay. Let's ask about markets. How do we buy and sell goods? You can sell practically anything at a big trade hub like New Winchester. If you want to buy, though, you'll need to travel to more distant ports. Each specializes in a particular export. No money in buying at market prices and selling at them, though. You want to look for bargains, or prospects of people offering better money. Buy cheap, sell dear. Okay, you can sell, not buy, any trade good at a major port. Lesser ports each sell a single good. Okay, so it's a little simpler than the kind of scattershot approach to what is and isn't available in the ports of Sunless Sea. Prospects. About it. The biggest port in each region has a bazaar where captains do business. There you'll learn of people at other ports prepared to pay over the odds for a commodity. When you accept the commission for a prospect, it's yours, no other captain will pursue it. It's all fantastically civilized. You'll have to source the goods yourself, of course. Find a port that exports them. The client will want a certain amount. You can supply some or all of it. But if you provide all they need, they may furnish with you an additional reward. Okay, so prospects are like trading quests, I guess? Are there any good prospects available? The masked citizen seems to know about one. The host at Magdalene's needs an urgent delivery of seeds, paying a pretty penny too. If I were you, I'd get to the bazaar straight away, put my mark against it. A broker in Port Avon is selling cheap seeds. Chirpy chap, God knows why. His face looks like it's been pushed through a mangle. Aha, an opportunity. Alright, Port Avon lies to the west-northwest of New Winchester, and Magdalene's lies to the north-northwest of New Winchester. And we need to go to, what was it, Port Prosper? Either way? Okay, accepted from the bazaar. If you haven't already, then buy seeds from the bazaar in Port Avon and sell them at Magdalene's. Okay. Cool. I guess we're good. Back to Wolvesey Station. Shops. Bazaar, here we go. Okay. Okay. Locomotive captains gather at the bazaar to trade goods and information. Here you can acquire prospects, opportunities to sell a good at a distant port for an excellent price, accept a proposal to claim it, source the goods, and deliver them. So, Magdalene's provides comfort and sympathy to the weary skyfarer. Its hosts will tell you any lie you need to hear. Some of those lies require flowers. The amenable host wants up to 3 sacks of verdant seeds and will pay 80 sovereigns for each. Magdalene's lies to the north-northwest of New Winchester. 5 barrels of ours? Okay, we're gonna do that one that they recommended to us. Hey, we claimed it. Cool. New prospects available in 30 days. Okay. Okay, we buy another gun, but we have that already. What is this? This is a locomotive-mounted blunderbuss. Ooh. Okay. Cramped quarters. Okay. Pneumatic mining array. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, there's a lot of stuff that we can apparently buy for our ship. What does bank mean? Okay, we don't have a bank. We probably want to sell any of that. Alright, Victoria Market sells food and supplies. Let's buy some fuel, because we only had 2 of it. Wolvesey Engine Yard. Oh, we could buy ships, but we super don't have the sovereigns for that. Holy, look at that thing. Okay, alright. Explore me. Okay, it means go back to this. Okay, so we need to go... We need to go... northwest... to... London... Wait, no, the Fastidious Inspector wants to go to Port Prosper. We need to find where London is. Okay. And we need to head northwest. Oh, no, wait, north-northeast? Of New Winchester? How do we get there? Okay. So... A trading opportunity. Where are we going again? Alright. We need to buy from Magdalene's Bazaar, west-northwest, then north-northwest, then north-northeast. Going like... Alright, well, let's go. Let's just go. Oh, we can just shoot. We can just shoot nothing. I shot at nothing. That's great. Are you a place? What is this? Who are you? We're not a place. Got it. Oh god, the wall, the wall, the wall. How do... well, I guess it makes sense that I have more weird inertia in space than in Sunless Sea. There's a lighthouse? Does the concept of a lighthouse still work in the... wall. Wall. Hello? Okay, how do I radar again? How do I... what was that? Was it... hold up. What was the... oh my... Scout is F. Got it. Alright, zoom. Scout! Ooh, we found Long Knuckle Pass. And we got a successful expedition. It is a platform. That is a platform. Okay, and we're at Long Knuckle Pass. Alright. west, northwest, over here. What is that? What is that bar? I don't know what that bar is. Bat! Scout for me. What has it found? What has it found? It found another platform. Bat, that is not where we're going. We're going this sort of general direction. I hear noises. What are those noises? Can't tell if it's good noises or not. Bright light! I like the bright light. Seems a little less dismal than where we were. A new smell behind the coal and oil, the green, unlikely scent of apples. Okay, there's a station up here. Oh, like right up here. Port Avon! Oh, okay, newly discovered port. Significantly reduced your terror. Ah, good! We're always thankful to find another place of relative safety in the skies, however strange or full of devils or covered in mushrooms. Earn experience. Okay. Oh god. Oh lord. And there's the Nowhere Inn. Here's Port Avon. Excellent. Excellent. Now this isn't really where we meant to go. Behold, a ruin of giants. Gargantuan blocks, jigsaw together, furred with moss and whispering with orchards. A bucolic village nestles amongst them. Smoke coils daintily from the chimneys. A leisurely game of cricket unfolds on the village green. Let's disembark onto the ramshackle dock, which juts into the sky beside a farmyard, scattered with rusty locomotive parts, plating, piping, and chugging motor with its innards exposed. An oily, black-haired girl waves your locomotive into position. Welcome to Port Avon. A rich knot of scents greets you. Leaves and wood smoke, enriched by an infrequent but pungent intrusion of goat. Novelty will wear off the more time we spend here. When we visit in the future, we may need to bring something to keep them friendly. Okay, so we have a statistic equality that we're tracking now. Our Port Avon welcome is 3. Port Avon spills prettily across sections of colossal drifting ruins. Its orchards bask in the evening gold light of a distant nebula. Exploring will wear down your welcome. Here you can restore it, allowing you to stay longer. We're going to write a port report. The locals are willing to update you on the news. There's not much to share. Although, hold on, I'm confused again. We need to go to Port Avon for... We need to buy them here from Port Avon. Excellent. Excellent. We are where we need to be. I thought we were not. Let's see, what do they have to share? Were it not for talk of smugglers and sky beasts, you could easily confuse this place for a village on the world you left behind. It's quite peaceful here, apart from some fuss over a newspaper delivery. The villagers frown and change the subject when you ask about it. Add your port reports into the Endurant Veteran at Victory Hall or the Prudent Secretary at Company House in New Winchester. Okay, cool. So it's like port reports in Sunless Sea. But, yeah, we can take them back to one of 2 places. We don't have any exotic gossip to share, nor do we have any tea to host a tea party. So... Oh, okay, these are other places we can go. Huh. Let's perhaps not do? Ooh, we could recruit a repentant devil. Alright, we're back here again. Let's go to the bazaar, because we need to pick up 3 of these. Excellent. Perfect. An horticultural opportunity. A buoyant broker is selling sacks of verdant seeds. The flora of the reach is dangerously fecund. Plant a seed, water it, give it a little light, and it'll sprout overnight. During transport, it is vital the sacks be stored in a cool, dark, dry place, or your hold is likely to become an impromptu shrubbery. Excellent. Okay, here we could buy a jumble of undistinguished souls. Oh. Okay. No. Fuel is now too expensive for us. Supplies are now too expensive for us. That's fine. Stories. Let's go to the Nowhere Inn. Okay, so we can navigate to other locations using this sidebar, it looks like. Botheridge's A Tour of Heaven describes Port Avon's single public house as a welcome respite justly famed for its authentic old earth cider. The locals can be welcoming for a while. May be able to recruit more crew here. Okay. Let's see, we could read a work of speculative fiction. First public house stands amidst a nodding copse of apple trees. Inside, brass gleams cozily on the beams. Window latches, doorknobs, and other fittings retrieved from the first locomotives that carried people here. A great polished wheel hangs on one wall. Let's read a work of speculative fiction by the turbulent fabulist. The fabulist's work has been accepted in a number of publications, including Murgatroyd's Miscellany, Hearth in Heaven, and The Seasonal. He is prodigious. Which story catches your eye? The Eyes of Heaven, Bones in the Well, The Devil's Confession, The Vacant Throne, A Corpse at the Window, The Parson's Cookpot. The Vacant Throne, being a tale of political inevitability from the perspective of empire. Interesting. Another silent century passed. Upon the throne, the king's corpse withered and sagged, mold devouring the incarnadine robes. Then a sound. The doors opened. A woman entered, young, scarred, a sword in her hand. Behind her were more men, more swords. About time, thought the throne. Okay, we're wearing out our welcome. We now have one sky story. Interesting. And this might have reduced our terror if we still had any, but we don't. A short-sighted cryptozoologist. Okay. Must have taken a wrong connection at New Winchester. Yeah, sure. A tiny figure weighed down by two backpacks and a heavy duffel coat looks through thick glasses at her map and then up at you. Excuse me, I need passage. I don't suppose you could help me out? I'm on the trail of unusual beasts. I can pay you for your time. Yeah, sure. Where do you need to go? Hybras. Okay. She leans in, knocking over every glass on the table. They say there's a colony of singing blemigans there. You know, the little mushrooms with teeth. I'm a huge fan of their poetry. I'd love to hear what they sing about. Okay. We've agreed to escort her. She almost boarded someone else's locomotive. Kindly Stoker guided her the right way and onto yours. Interesting. Let's see, we could... Alright, intercede in a mushroomy matter. Huh. Let's appreciate an amount of cider made from real apples from the world you left behind. Careful now. A local warns you placidly. Let's do this. I failed. Ah, crap. It tastes of golden sun and the fields left behind. Another! You must have another. The second tastes even better. The third! Well, you don't remember the third one very well. Perhaps, in addition, there was a fourth and a fifth. You awake beneath one of the trees in the orchard, its hard bark against your cheek. You dimly remember singing something inappropriate, and dark looks from the other patrons. Perhaps you remember climbing on a table, but to what end? Goodness, the stars are very bright, aren't they? Very bright indeed. Like bright little needles. Ouch. We're no longer welcome here. We've lost 8 sovereigns instead of the 2 that it suggested. Huh. Last order's just closed. Okay, we're gonna go now. We're gonna go now. We could recruit this unrepentant devil, but we don't have the signing fee of 100 sovereigns. Okay. No thanks. No thanks. Okay, so we now need to find Hybris, which is a place, I guess. And we're still trying to get to Port Prosper, which should be somewhere up here, I guess? And then over to here will be the other place. Remember, the names are all new to me. Magdalene's. Okay. Magdalene's. Well, Magdalene's lies to the north-northwest. Prosper lies to the north-northeast. Okay, we're gonna head to Magdalene's first. That's fine. All of this is fine. All of this is fine. Undock. Rock and roll. Found the village green. Okay, the Nowhere Inn, where we just got thrown out of because we drank too much cider. That's cool. Oh, supplies. We're low on supplies. Don't tell me what I am and am not low on. Our scout relays its findings. There's a thing. I don't know what kind of thing. Let's go find the thing. Whee! Our train. It's dark up here now. I don't like that it's dark up here now. Whoop. Oh god, I forgot I can dodge. Yeah. Let's dodge. Let's do some dodging. Hello? What's up here? Something to crave. There's something to crave up here? What are you? We don't have butchery. Otherwise I can scoop whatever that is. Okay, cool. Alright, we're still looking for Magdalens here. There's something over there. That could be it. Maybe that's it. And for the record, I'm assuming that the map regenerates between runs, but I'm not... Oh. Fastidious Inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I noticed your ship's clock had stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it? She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Right, yeah. We prefer things to be right more than twice a day. Let's do it. Opportunity for conversation. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back off the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obscure horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. Let's see. Let's inquire about her work. What are the duties of an agent of the horological office? It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade has seen to that. That's interesting. You've heard the Empress awards her favorites with gifts of years to extend their lives, and you can become rich mining for hours to satisfy London's hunger for them. Interesting. Compliment her skills. Her hands are deft and sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Alright, well, good talk. News of London. The seat of the Empire lies in far-off Albion, where a man-made sun burns in the sky. Another sun blazed there once before her renewed majesty conquered it. Interesting. London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of ours, hoping to receive endowments of years. Meanwhile, hard-working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. All is normal. I miss her, though. There is no city like London in all the skies, and Albion is very different from the Reach. Much more civilized. Let's see. What about the Winchester War? Ooh. There are those who feel that London is a long way away, and that they do a better job of governing themselves. The frontier attracts independent spirits. We call them tackities, for the hobnail boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The Windward Company earnestly represents Her Majesty's interests in the region, sometimes very earnestly indeed. The tackities call London's loyalists stovepipes, for our hats, I suppose. And you, Captain? Where do your sympathies lie? With London, probably. Because I remember my heritage and the queen who led us to the skies. Glad to hear it, she says. Okay, well, good talk. I'll compliment her skills again. Okay, that doesn't do anything different the second time. Cool. I think we're good. I think we're good. That was nice. That, and to you, Captain, I think I shall make a cup of tea. Cool. So we got some good backstory there. We now know that London is far away in a region called Albion, which I guess doesn't tell us a whole lot. Okay, I think we want to go over there. This is like shelf fungi, if I had to make a guess. Coming back down to where we just kind of went a bit of a circle. Your bat is pleased to announce it has found absolutely nothing. Great. Okay, oh, please be a gap there. I don't want to have to go all the way around this. Please? Yeah. Yeah. We're good. We're all good here. Nothing's tried to attack us yet, other than that one guy in the tutorial. Lights in the distance, and Stoker begins to sing a ballad about the chimneys of New Winchester. Well, I guess we're kind of close to it. Maybe we're just in the region that contains New Winchester. Man, I'm like drunk piloting this thing. Hello, what are you? Alexander Yang claim. Also, can I get through there? I don't know, we're gonna find out. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, good. That strikes me as the most likely thing to be Magdalen's, the port that we're looking for. Which is good, because we're running low on supplies. Where are you? Bat, tell me what that is. Also, the music just changed. Your scout has discovered something out in the sky. Okay, we don't know what, though. We have no idea what. I hear there's a loud noise. Do I need to turn the sound effects down more? That's spooky, though. Oh, it's a wreck. The all shall be well. Alright, the wreck gleams with frost, its windows are dark, its engine silent, perhaps something of value lies within. The window... we can signal the wreck. It is a mirrors check. The windows of the crew quarters are occluded with frost. What was that movement you saw? Why not? Let's try it. We failed. Okay. A raving recruit. Your signaler fetches their signal lamp and flashes a patient message into each portside window. You watch and wait. There, hands banging at the glass from within, a wild-eyed face. You dispatch a boarding party. They retrieve a survivor who is eager to sign on. She proves to be a hard worker. However, her reckless laughter and her stories of the horrid, haunting things she saw from her frosty window do not improve morale. Our terror went up, but we gained a crew. Not all wrecks were destroyed by misfortune. Hello, what are you? I accidentally shot. Okay, I don't know what you are, but you look angry and you've got a red light on you, and that seems bad. Your scout has nothing to report. Okay, that must be where we need to go. I had to guess. And I do have to guess, because I don't know crap. Hello, you seem like a problem. It's a marauder. Ow. Swing and a miss. Okay. Ah. We dodged. Okay. We gotta wait to cool down a little bit, it seems. Okay. Oh, they're running. Oh, they're on fire. Oh, they're very much on fire. We're running out of fuel, folks. Okay, boom. Alright. Looted. Board the defeated marauder. That didn't hurt too much. I took a bit of damage. To the victor, the spoils. The crew of the marauder lie dead in the corridor, killed not by your guns, but knives and small arms fire. The only survivor is the captain, locked in the brig with a bottle of brandy. Chalk eyes stare back from every wall. When he ran out of chalk, he began scraping them in with his fingernails. No remains of them but bloodied stumps. Seen this before, Captain. Sky madness. Magdalen's can treat it if you can be bothered to take the poor sod. Well, okay. We're going there. We can either put him out of his misery, or we can bring him on board. The high wilderness is cruel. This could easily be you one day. This will begin a short quest. Hey, cool. We're going there anyway. The crew wrap the sky-maddened captain in blankets, then secure them tightly with belts. It takes 4 to transport him safely to your locomotive. He might not be happy restrained, but it should keep him from harm until you get him to Magdalen's. Magdalen's lies in northwest of New Winchester. Okay. The captain secured. You have a moment to see whether there's anything worth on his locomotive before abandoning it to the wilderness. We got the sky-maddened captain. We now have a tale of terror. Okay, cool. We can probably trade trade those for something. Let's loot the hold. We may gain unusual cargo. What could it be? A distressingly odored barrel. Cool. Oh, fuel. We didn't need that. The lid is gingerly removed. I'll breathe a sigh of relief when coke is revealed. Black and precious coal coke, not cocaine. The captain's truest friend. Alright, cool. We're running out of food. We need the food. We very much need the food. Hull damage. Your hull is a little worse for wear. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We can live with that. Oop. Okay, that's just another lighthouse tower. Marauders prowl these dim groves in defiance of nearby New Winchester. Half rations. Okay. Is that? No, it's slightly different from the one I crashed into. Oh, come on. Alright, we can dock? We can dock here? Hello? A homestead. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. You sit down beside a humble homestead whose owners, despite their ragged sleeves, insist on inviting you in. Let's see. We can't trade them munitions. We can't share gossip from civilization. We could leave swiftly. Hospitality is important on the frontier. Settlers invite you to join them for a meal. Yeah, sure, let's reduce terror. Breaking bread. Your host says grace over the simple meal before you begin. The bread is mealy but spiced with what tastes like cloves. The broth is filling. The fire is warm. You indulge yourself and remove your boots. Alright, that's cool. I really expected to find the place we needed to go up here. What was that? What is it? What are you? Something grave. Okay. That's the place that we got the Skyman Captain from. I guess we need to go up here now? To the northwest? Bad, tell me something good. Tell me some good news, dang it. Bad is gleeful, there was nothing to be found. That's bad. That's bad. I'm gonna hope that up here we can find Magdalens. Because over there it seemed like there were gonna be more marauders. Drive your bat with moths until it tells you what it discovered. A station, that must be it. Full speed north. We made a mistake and didn't buy more food. It's okay though, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't care about you. Nope, don't care about you. The peacock wind, fruit ripens in your hold. Inappropriately delicious growths bob in your porridge. I don't know what that means. Perkins, cops, I don't know what that is either. The carmine glow burns in the dark. Magdalens where you can buy comforting lies. There's a ticking noise. I don't know what that is. Is it that ship over there? Ow. Banged off the dock. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. I don't care. Yes. Magdalens is the closest thing many skyfarers have to a home. It offers services to alleviate the strain of a life spent too close to the stars. Is that what the problem is out here, that we're too close to the stars? We can treat our nightmares in the Oneric chambers. Huh. Solace chambers treat your terror. Okay. Magdalen's House of Small Comfort. Okay. How about the bazaar? Yeah, here we go. Alright, seeds for Magdalens. Yes. 80 sovereigns for each. 240 sovereigns. Oh, we could buy fresh hours here. We're selling that first. Boom! We've completed the trading prospect. We earned off the seasoned captains. We earned experience. Oh, we have a character point we can spend. Okay. The amenable host smiles. Just what we needed. Although I must admit I do miss roses and lilies and bluebells. Still, these celestial blooms have their own virtues. Some of them weep, you know. Okay. Okay, that's cool. We could buy a barrel of unseasoned hours. But we won't. Beatrice's exchange. Let's buy some rations. That's most of what we just made. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go to the House of Small Comfort. The glass spires of Magdalens pierce the clouds like swords. Shadowed figures can be seen moving through the gleaming corridors, their identities obscured by the hued glass. Crowds of skyfarers, ministry officials, and merchants mill about the forecourt in varying degrees of distress. All watch the clock set in the great clock tower, waiting for their appointed hour. Okay, we should totally write a port report because we haven't done that. Oh, can we do one here? No. Okay. It's a popular destination. Someone will no doubt be interested to know how things are here and who has been seen here. Cool. Magdalen's is abuzz with activity. Barely has the clock chimed, then a clamor goes up at the front desk, guests rushing to and from appointments. Lord blah, 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 was seen in conversation with the amenable host. The East Wing was closed for general access all day. A certain distinguished admiral was seen with his second-in-command entering one of the chambers of regret. Several guests succumbed to an excess of sentimentality and were forcibly removed. Cool. Now we should deliver the Skyman Captain. Get him some help. Treatment! The nurses bring a stretcher to carry the Skyman Captain from your train. He'll receive the care of Magdalen's finest, at least Magdalen's finest with a sense of charity, given that he has nothing on him to pay for their ministrations. Alright, our terror is unchanged because it was already at 0. We maddened him. We delivered him. Cool. He's no longer aboard our locomotive. We gained a bunch of experience. We now have a vision of the heavens. Is that it? At the end of that? Oh. Okay. Okay. The amenable host has requested our presence. By name. An attendant escorts you through the dazzling violet corridors. The host's red door is always open. The attendant leaves you just as the clock begins to chime. Reclines on a couch of crushed velvet, a goblet of sparkling wine in his long fingers. Somewhere in the tower above him, the great clock ticks away. What is with this clock? That's the ticking I'm hearing. It's the big clock of Magdalen's. Okay. As policy, the host's atrium is always open to guests. He is available to hear opinions, friendly criticism, and suggestions. Today he has a headache. He has a request for us. A sickness. His voice is soft and sibilant, like butter melting in candlelight. A guest who has become rather too attached to a particular attendant. He always requests that the same attendant appear in the exact same guise. This is a place of healing and respite. It was not meant to feed obsession or self-indulgent self-loathing. This guest brings sickness. I would have him purged. I have a dossier on our guest if you're interested in helping. An unwelcome truth. Okay. Let's agree to help him. He needs help in removing a customer who is blurring the boundaries of healer and patient. Ah, rude. Okay. I'm so glad you wanted to help. I'd recommend taking on the role of one of our attendants. That way you'd be playing the role of someone significant to him. Oh my. He knows all of our attendants by voice now. Someone new is needed. Ah, okay. Okay. That's cool and all. Let's take a look at our journal right now. We escorted... No, we're escorting that person. Unwelcome truth. We completed a trading opportunity. Skyman Captain has been delivered. We still need to get to Port Prosper, which is... Oh, there's something that glistens right there. We will get that later. There's a grave right here where that guy was, where the Sky Captain was. Northeast of New Winchester, so probably somewhere over here? Ish? I don't know. Oh my god, there's multiple places. There's multiple... Oh my. Albion. Okay, that's where we want to go to get to London. We're in the Reach. We're in the Reach. Okay. We need to get to Port Prosper, which is somewhere here, judging from northeast. Okay. Cool. Well, let's... Ooh. We have a moment of reflection. We have a character point we can spend on one of these things. Okay. Scarred. Spell in prison. This is a moment of reflection, apparently. An interlude in red and gold. The symbols next to this, maybe it will increase my veils? Or my mirrors, whoops. Or scandal will increase our hearts, I guess. Maybe it will decrease those? I'm not sure, but we're going to pick an interlude in red and gold because we can stand to increase our mirrors quite a bit here. You lost your mind once. They put you in a splendid hotel managed by a cheery gentleman who would determine when you could leave. How colorful the other guests were, how red the curtains, how gold the fittings, how secure the locks. Eventually you were allowed to leave, but was your recovery genuine? Oh, okay, so we can pick what the secondary effect is. Yes, we're feeling much better, thank you. Yeah, we just learned to lie. I'm gonna go with, yes, we're feeling much better, thank you. Through trial and error and determination, we learned to tell what is from what is not. The manager said he was sad to see you go. Do I get to... That's it? That's it. Okay, cool. So that increased our iron a little, and it increased our mirrors a lot. So I guess we get to do these when we level up. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we could gamble with the incautious driver. No tolerance for uneventful voyages. When not on duty, they stare through the stained glass windows as if willing excitement to ride in on a wave of disaster. When they take the wheel, the rest of the crew grip the nearest available supports and whisper quiet prayers to various gods. Rumors not intended for your ears suggest the driver is running an illicit poker game in the hold. Yeah, sure. We'll play. Caught in the act. You enter the hold and find the game well underway. The driver sits cross-legged in a pile of freshly won sovereigns and 3 newly impoverished members of the crew. Stoker angrily throws an expensive-looking watch on the pile of winnings and departs in a fury. The driver looks up. Specialist, care to make a wager? Yeah, sure. Let's play a round of... Oh, my. Deals the cards between the players. The cook and a crewman whose name you can't place at the moment watch each other with barely disguised suspicion. Behind you, a small crowd gathers to see their captain's coin. Alright, we're gonna fail. 15% chance of success. Oh! That was a noise I just made. We won. You spread your cards out. The driver plays with instinct rather than strategy, betting everything on what turns out to be a terrible hand. Your luck is stronger. An entire royal succession stares up from the table. The other competitors can only grumble as you claim the pot. I hear you used to be a test driver, says the quartermaster. The driver nods. You'd never have thought it. As a child, I loved my trains. Very ordered. A safe little space where they could go round and round and nothing could go wrong. It was only after the crash that I realized I needed more. I suppose surviving that taught me that there was more to living than simply being alive. Another round. We gained some sovereigns. Nice. That we stole from our crew, I guess. Okay, I think we're done now. I think we're done. We won, and that was very fortunate. The remaining crew around the circle relax as you stand to leave. The driver shuffles the cards, ready to begin the next round. Let the game continue. That's fine. Driver nods to you, idly scratching an ear. Just for a moment, you spot something green winding around their finger. Interesting. Okay. They keep scratching their ears even while driving. A nervous tick or perhaps a sickness that might spread amongst the crew. We will learn about that another time. My voice is already growing tired. So instead, we'll just be grateful that Captain Jeff and his crew survived another bit. Yeah. And then maybe next time, maybe these guys will still be fighting out there. I don't know. We'll find out. So, yeah, I'm not a professional YouTuber. Bye.